Hey guys, welcome back. Houston Math Prep here. In this video, we're going to be looking at the equations of circles. So we have standard form of our circle that looks like this. ax squared plus bx plus cy squared plus dy plus e equals 0, where a, b, c, d, and e are all just real numbers. And if you notice, it's kind of like we have two quadratic pieces. We have ax squared plus bx, and then we have cy squared plus dy. So standard form of a circle doesn't allow us to do a whole lot with it, so we actually want to put it into graphing form. And to get from standard form to graphing form, we're going to need to complete the square. So that is the method that we used in solving quadratics, so we're going to see that again here. Once we get it into graphing form, we want to identify some information. So from inside the parentheses, we're going to get our center. So if we have x minus h squared plus y minus k squared, then our center for our circle will be the point h, k. If we have our graphing form equal to r squared, that's going to show us our radius, and our radius is going to be r. From there, that's all you need in order to be able to graph a circle. You would start by graphing your point, your center, h, k, and then you can graph a radius length out, straight up, straight down, straight left, and straight right. And that will allow you to connect and graph the circle. So let's look at an example of identifying center and radius. All right, so let's say that we have x minus 1 squared plus y plus 3 squared equals 4. And we want to know what's the center, what's the radius? Well, for the center, I know I'm going to look into my parentheses, and you can think it's going to be the opposite of what it appears. So my center is going to be positive 1 from x minus 1 and negative 3 from y plus 3. You can think of that because y plus 3 is the same thing as y minus negative 3. And for our radius, we're going to remember that our right-hand side of our equal sign there is really r squared. So if r squared equals 4, then our square root of that is 2. So this equation of a circle would have the center 1, negative 3, and a radius of 2. All right, one more like that. If we have x squared plus y minus 5 squared equals 10, when we go to get our center and we notice that x squared is by itself, you can think of that as a simplified version of x minus 0 squared. So the x coordinate of our center is 0. From y, opposite of what it looks like, that's going to be positive 5. And then remembering that our value on the right-hand side here is r squared, our radius is going to be square root of 10. All right, guys, that does it for this intro video on equations of circles. We'll catch you in the next one.